Got Manny ready to clean some fish?
Yeah.
You hand them to me?
Oh! Get that on camera?
Sure did.
Here.
As clumsy as God now.
I'm pulling the plug, Dad. Here, Dad.
Okay. Okay, let's get started.
Stop. Yup.
So first, you're gonna need a sharp knife. Just set it there. We'll sharpen it throughout the process. You're gonna need a clean bowl of water. Wash the fillets off in. You'll rinse them really good afterwards. A hatchet. Let's do the dirty work. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a cut right here. You watching, River?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna cut right down the back, just right on this side of the spine. I'm gonna stop right there. Then you're just gonna slowly pull that apart. Don't press too hard. Come look. I'm just pulling that off the ribs right here. Can you hear them?
Mm-hmm.
There's ribs.
Yeah.
You don't want that in the meat, so you're just going right on the outside of it. I'll pull that off just a little bit more. I'm leaving the skin on the outside because you'll see in the end, I just go underneath. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just pull that meat off right there. And you're gonna have to work around these ribs over here. See these ribs?
Mm-hmm.
Look. These ribs right here.
Yeah.
You don't want those in the meat, so you're just gonna kind of guide the blade across.
Mm-hmm.
Go down. See those?
Yeah.
Hear them?
Mm-hmm.
For sure don't get that in the meat. Everybody at the fish trial is gonna be choking.
Yeah.
There's some belly meat on there we can go back and get if you want to. I'm just gonna cut right there into that belly meat. I'm not gonna go all the way through the tail because I'm gonna leave that on and that'll help me get the fillet off the skin. Fold that tail up under. Normally bring this over to the edge right here. That way I can keep the knife go in. I'm just gonna
Push down.
go right above the skin.
Mm-hmm. So you push down and then you what? Do not.
See? Look down here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going right above the skin. That way I don't want to mess with that peeler. You got a fillet.
Let me see.
Get this one piece of skin off. You got a fillet. Will you rinse that off for me? You're gonna do the same thing here. So I just make a cut right here. You don't want to cut the guts because that makes a pretty nasty mess and it smells really bad.
Yeah.
See right there, you gotta be very careful.
Yeah, so don't cut.
That's why your
so
knife has to
hard
be so sharp.
and flimsy.
I'm gonna turn it towards the camera. So this cut right here that I made,
Yeah.
you're gonna start right there. You're gonna go right around this little top fin. And right now, I'm filling the ribs on this side. I'm filling them over here and pulling the knife right along them. That way you get a nice even fillet. See that straight line I'm doing?
Yeah.
All I'm doing is guiding it over the ribs. I keep calling them ribs. I guess they're just fish bones. And then I'm gonna do the same thing right here. Come feel this.
Oh yeah, that's ribs. That's hard.
You don't want that in the meat, so I'm just going to glide the blade right here and separate this meat. That'll give me a little something to hang on to while I come up here. I'm gonna have to turn it away from the camera for just a second. Okay, now we're to this point where you got it over these little ribs. I'm gonna go ahead and guide this down a little so I have something to hang on to. It's all bone. Ooh, I poked myself.
Oof. And make sure not to poke yourself, because that'll send you
I'm
to
trying
the
to do
ER.
it. I'm trying to do it away from myself so the camera can see. But
If you poke yourself, that'll send you to the ER. Ruin your summer, ruin everything. Won't be able to fish, nothing. So make sure not to cut yourself during this process.
I'm just gonna go right down in here to the belly meat. Same thing as the other side. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Just going right on top of these bones. That's why fillet knives are so flimsy, so they can guide like that.
This guy's a big back. He has a big belly.
See, so we got most of the meat off there. If I cut any closer down here, you can get that out, but I'm gonna risk cutting the guts open, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
So I'll fold the tail under, flatten this out. I'm gonna make my initial cut go straight in, slowly side to side. Once I get going, I'm gonna put my hand on top to hold it in place and go right above the skin.
And that'll get you 2 nice flavors.
Watch out now. Mess this one up. Well, messed that up. I gotta go back under. You can see we got all the meat off of here. Just about. Minus the belly. We'll save that and go back and get them afterwards. That's good enough.
Yeah.
We'll rinse that off.
2 nice fillets.
Not bad. I was always told to cut this middle line out, but I don't really mind it, so we're gonna leave it in there.
Because the middle line,
You know what that? Can you take a guess at what this line is right here? Going
lateral
down the
line,
middle of the fish? Huh?
lateral line,
What do they use the lateral line for?
for their scent.
Senses?
Mhm.
Good. Pull that back. All right, River, so we're done. River even knocked out a few of these fillets. How many fish did we have in the beginning? 5?
I think so.
5 or 6?
I don't know, 5 or 6.
Pretty good turnout though. This will give us a little extra for the fish fry tomorrow. That was River's fillet. It's not too bad.
For a beginner.
That was really good actually.
Not too bad for a beginner.
Alright, so these are washed off. That's pretty good meat right here.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Now grab that Ziploc and we'll show them how to prepare it. Alright, so we got our fillets. River even knocked out a few. Not a bad fillet. First timer. Just rinsing them one more time, and then we're gonna throw them in.
Some salt and pepper.
No. All right.
Salt and pepper.
There's the fillets. We're gonna go in the house, fill them up with water, make sure there's no air left in it. Throw a little bit of salt on the top, stick it in the deep freeze, and they'll be ready for the fish fry tomorrow.
We'll see y'all next time. Decimal 172. Right, Dad? Is that? Yeah, no,